What's up guys, it's TalkTalkDragz and today I'm going to be talking about how these next gen consoles are going to be more expensive than ever because just yesterday we were talking about how the Steam machine, the price of that is going to be more in line with a PC. And of course, I'm sure you all know, the next gen Xbox, that's going to be apparently more like a PC than a console, and that's going to be over 1,000. So I just think, it's not great because consoles are supposed to be the cheap alternatives to PCs. They're not supposed to be matching PCs in terms of performance or price. So I just think there's a lot of negatives about this. I think the next gen Xbox will flop. I'm not sure about the Steam machine, and I think that they might do something. I think they're going to do something special because Valve aren't stupid, but I think Microsoft are a little bit stupid. I think this next gen Xbox will fail unless they do something impressive with it, unless they do something special with it. What's the point in making this? We already have PCs, just stick to consoles. Stick to consoles. You're already well in the PC department with Windows, and you're not doing well with that at the minute. Really stick Xbox to consoles. There was nothing wrong with Xbox being. I just don't know why they're trying to convert Xbox into PC, because they've been trying to do this for ages. They made Xbox Series X and S more like a PC than ever, or they were trying to, and this is going to be more like an actual PC, which I just think is pointless. I don't think anyone's going to buy this. I think the only real console manufacturer that are doing things right here, maybe not even doing things right, but the console that you don't really hear a lot of negativity about is PlayStation, because they're not really doing any of this nonsense stuff. They're just sticking to what they've always done. They've just always been a console. PlayStation has always been a console, and I don't think they're going to be doing the PC thing. So I think PS6, that'll sell fine. Just like the PS5 did absolutely amazingly. I think the PS6 will do fine. Xbox next gen, on the other hand, I think that will do terrible. I think it's just I don't understand it, because majority of gamers choose console over PC because of the price of a PC is more expensive than a console. But at this rate, that won't be true anymore. At this rate, they'll be even price. So I think more and more people will start to buy PCs. And I think that is actually maybe a positive about this. And actually, I think maybe with Xbox making their console more like a PC, or Steam making their console more like a PC, I think actually that could be something they could be trying to maybe encourage more people to make the leap to PC, which I think maybe that is actually a positive thing, I think, because I think PCs are wonderful devices. They're the best devices by far, objectively. I think they're wonderful, PCs. I think everyone should get to experience what it's like to have a PC. I just find it sometimes sad, people who just only use phone or console, never had a PC, never know what it's like to use a PC, and they're like, oh, I'm fine, I don't need a PC. Oh, that's way too expensive, all those, because they're not really that expensive. And also, I just think you need to own a PC if you want to know what it's truly like to experience PC, because I think they're wonderful things, PCs. And, I think that is one positive to take from this. I think more and more people will switch to PCs because of this stupid nonsense new next-gen consoles. What Xbox are doing, I think it's really silly. And I just want to get your guys' opinions on this. So you guys can say what you want to say down in the comments. I don't really have much else to say. I think I've said everything I want to say, I just think it's pointless. I think this will fail. I think, or at least, trying to make consoles like PCs and as expensive as PCs, I think it will fail. Or maybe not fail, but I just don't think it will succeed like they think it will, which, that pretty much is failure. So that's all I want to say. You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments. Let each other know what you think. And yeah, see ya.